everybody, I'm Bishop.
And I'm Dr. Steph.
And we're so happy to have you once again on this YouTube channel, Our Life, Our Journey.
Our Truth.
And you know what? We are so excited to have so many of you that have just come along this community to join us in this journey as we share our lives, just full frontal with everybody, right? And we'll be very transparent about that and blessing people. And many of you have been commenting and letting us know. We want you to do a couple things. First of all, I want you to follow this woman right here, Dr. Steph Walker. Follow me, Joseph Walker 3, and then make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. We want you to subscribe because we really want to make sure you stay connected to this community. Listen, we're going to do something really fun today. You know, I think it's important, right? This whole idea of, you know, health and
healthy lifestyle,
eating right and all that. Because, you know, I'm from Louisiana. I'm not going to lie. And, you know, just, you know, go and put it out there. You know, I grew up, man, and sugar was in everything, right?
Everything.
I mean, every single thing, right? And so
vegetables.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Starches.
Oh my God.
Everything.
And then, you know, I got to Nashville and the mothers of the church started making that tea. There was diabetical tea. They had so much sugar in that tea. I was like, I was going to a diabetic coma. It was so good though.
Yeah.
You know, but I think you normalize that kind of stuff. We do.
Yeah.
And we normalize certain ways. And I think we had to come to the conclusion, and obviously you being a physician, you know, had done a lot of research. You thought about that for our family and us being here for our kids and et cetera. But
well, I think what we did was when we first got married, like we got married in May. I'm from LA, right? Grew up as an adult in the Northeast.
So funny.
We got married in May of 2009. And by August, I was like 15 pounds heavier, could not fit any clothes in my closet. He was heavier. We were just sort of looking at each other like, no, wait, how did this happen? Yeah. And of course, you know, people always talk about, yo, newlyweds, you're gonna gain weight, all that love, da-da-da. But no, it was because of the way that we were eating. Yeah. We were eating like 3 big, fatty, like heavy meals every single day, which is not normal for us, right? Yeah.
It was probably about, 3,000, 4,000 calories a day?
At least, probably more than that.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, and so then we just decided that we were not going to be those people. That's not who we are. And we decided to just transition our lifestyle. We started working out with a trainer. We started really paying attention to our meals, our portions, etc. We started making just healthier choices. And within 3 months, we were in the best shape of our life.
So what we want to do is I want to take you into our kitchen, show you some of the things that we do every single day, some of the food choices we make, some of the things we do when I go to the grocery store, the list
and how we arrange our kitchen, our pantry, our refrigerator to make eating healthy easier.
Yeah. So let's kind of give them a little walk through right quick because I think it's important. So come on with us right quick. Come on, let's go check it out. So, you know, obviously we're going to go right to the pantry, right? Right to the pantry because I think it's important to let them understand, you know, how we organize it, because we're very like, you know, OCD, right? When you're
I'm very OCD.
And I am too.
He's sort of, kind of.
Everything's got to be in a place, in a system. So, come on in the pantry for a second. Come on. Go on and get
let me just say this. So I think people have this grand expectation that when you are living a healthy lifestyle, it's absolute, and it's not. I'm all about progress, not perfection. We have kids, and I want my kids to be like normal kids. I don't want them going over somebody's house like, well, I can't eat chips. I can't eat that. I can't eat that. Like, so they can have whatever they like as long as it's in proportion. If you're going to have something sweet, moderation, thank you. If you're going to have something sweet, then you got to have some fruit. If you're going to eat this, then you need some vegetables along with it. So it's all really about moderation and balance.
Yeah. All right. Let's go get the tour.
Come on in.
What we got in here? Let's see. All right.
So we really think about like, this is like all the kid stuff, right? And yes, we do keep our pantry super organized. I'm just OCD like that. But it's because like, here on this side and all the little kids who come over know if they can reach it, they can have it, right? If it's taller than them, chances are I put it up higher on purpose. Like, so these are kind of like the healthier choices for the little kids that they can grab, like the fig bars, the raisins, the little organic fruit rolls, the apple sauces and waters, etc. And if you notice, all the juices are up here at the top because my son is this tall and he can't reach them. So in order to get them, he has to ask for them. And so this is all pretty strategic. And of course, this is just kind of of like overflow. And yeah, we do have organic lollipops and they're delicious. They have vitamin C. So they are delicious. And on this side is really just all sort of our stuff. And if you notice, we don't have a lot of food in the pantry because we eat mostly like natural, organic, like real food.
Yeah.
And so we don't, Bishop and I don't really come in here and snack often.
Not often. No.
And then over here are the cereals and stuff for the kids. And then again, like anything that the kids or their friends would need or want is just in here. So again, everything is just pull out and grab, making it easy and like bowls and cups for them to come this way and grab some fruit.
Let's go get it.
And so in order for your kids and your family to eat healthy, you have to have options for them. Like I'm a firm believer in, you know, as parents, we're in control of our household. So if your kids are eating poorly, that's our fault.
Yeah.
Because we're the ones that are buying it. We're the ones that are bringing it into our home. And so you bring into you're like the guardian of your family, right? And so you're bringing into your home what you want your family to consume. So.
Voila!
I bet you didn't think it was going to be this ordinary. But yeah, like lots of fruits, lots of vegetables. The fruit bin is full. The vegetable bin are full. Like we do keep it just like this all the time.
Yeah.
Why? Because when you're busy and you go to the refrigerator, whatever is easiest to reach and grab, that's what you're gonna eat.
Yeah.
And so if your only option is to grab yogurt or fruit or vegetables or something or some sort of sauce to put on it, that's all you're going to eat, right? Like you don't have all those other options. And so we try to keep it slim and to the point in terms of what their options are. And even for the kids, if you notice, like again, going down to like eye level, this is where if my little kid is coming in the refrigerator, this is what he sees. This is the only thing he can see and reach, which is waters and yogurts and more organic yogurt.
They love it.
There's some Jell-O in the back, but I stick it in the back. It's sugar-free, but it's still an extra treat. And he also like digs down there, and JoJo too, to grab fruit or veggies or what have you. And I mean, yeah, look, we're normal. Guess what? My kids eat cookies.
And you know what? Let me tell you
don't
something.
Make them by hand.
And let me tell you,
break it, and in 15 minutes, you got cookies.
Let me tell you something. One of the things too, show you what normal. Every Saturday morning, I get up, Papa Bear, and I make biscuits. But you know what? I got these organic biscuits I buy, and
they're delicious.
They're delicious. We make organic biscuits, and they got this cool organic strawberry
jelly.
fruit spread. It's fruit spread.
Fruit spread, excuse me.
Fruit spread. Let's be very clear. The kids love it. So we do that, and so it makes it really fun. I cook that, and you know, we just kind of keep it balanced.
And some people are probably staring at our refrigerator like, y'all don't have food. Well, we do. Like we actually, because of our lifestyle, we actually have a chef that cooks for us.
Shout out,
on a
Chef
regular,
Cleveland.
Yeah, Chef Cleveland.
Oh man,
the Lost Spoon.
Lost
He's
Spoon.
Bomb.com. Look him up.
Listen.
He's amazing. Instagram, Facebook,
He drops
whatever.
that food prepared for us 3 times a week, and it gets us through.
Yeah.
It's already, we know he knows our lifestyle. We moved even to a Mediterranean kind of diet, right?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
When we went to Greece, you can go ahead and
Yeah.
close that. When we went to Greece and came back, like, our taste buds had changed significantly.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, he changes right along with us. Whatever we want, whatever we need, whatever sort of season in terms of health type of season we're in, he follows right along suit. So that's what he's doing, like healthy, fishes, just lightly seasoned with like oil and just salt and oregano, like the bomb.com, and like the spinach with like
crazy.
the cherry tomatoes and the feta cheese and like the cucumbers with the vinaigrette. I mean, like,
it's really good.
Amazing.
Hey, tell them like what I eat for breakfast for the last 15 years. Watch this.
Every day.
Every day.
This man right here
Every day.
eats a bowl of oatmeal, smothered in berries, no sugar, just all different berries like strawberries, blueberries, blackberries, sometimes raspberries, but he's not a raspberry fan. Those are really for my kids. And then he eats 6 boiled egg whites.
That's why we got so many eggs.
He boils eggs every morning.
All these eggs.
This will probably last him 4 days because I also eat.
But I eat the egg
whites.
Egg white with the yolks. I do. I want the cholesterol.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And I eat some organic chicken sausage. I do that, and I love it. So I think it's really about it's not so much about being, kind of this person that's so regimented that you don't have
and so
flexibility.
strict.
But no, we have
Like
fun,
strict diets never work. They never last. You will almost always gain the weight back, what have you. It's about just having the mindset of making better choices, making eating healthy easier. And even you, like, people think that you always see him at Starbucks and he's not eating or drinking Starbucks, really, like all those other fancy drinks. He drinks a what?
Pike roast coffee, straight black.
That's it.
5 calories.
That's it. So he's in Starbucks.
You know what's interesting though? I
drinks.
used to drink a white chocolate mocha thinking I was healthy.
Multiple times a day.
Look at the calories of that. That thing was almost 300 calories, man. And I was like, I went from 300 calorie drinks to 5 calorie drinks. And I realized that black coffee, man, was really a diuretic. It really helped me and all that kind of stuff. And look over here. Now, I'm from Louisiana. We used to have, did you ever have this? We used to have in my home a big old thing of Crisco. And we don't do Crisco.
Like the oils
and all that kind of stuff. So what we do, we use all of this cool
olive oil.
So we make everything. We don't use all that butter and all that stuff.
Avocado oil too.
Avocado oil. That's really, and she can, let me tell y'all something. Don't get it twisted. Now let me tell you, we talk about Chef Cleveland and all that.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell y'all a secret. This girl can make the best wings. Y'all should really have Dr. Steph make y'all some of her wings. I don't know. This girl you should go into business. Like Dr. Steph's wings.
I can throw down on some wings.
She can throw down.
It's not that I don't know how to cook. I do know how to cook. I can cook for my family. I can cook for myself. We can not starve. I just don't enjoy it, So I'm about identifying someone who can do those things that I don't enjoy so I can spend my time doing those things that I do enjoy. If we have to, during the pandemic, that's what we did. But then best believe we call Chef Cleveland so he can do non-contact drop-off at the front porch.
There it is. There it is.
Yeah, right.
But the whole eating and how we do that is all just a part of it, right?
Yeah.
It's a part of it. I think another part of it is important too.
Yeah.
It's what you've done is even how we clean, how we take care of our stuff, and that's so important because you can eat healthy and then you start putting all these other chemicals around.
It's really important to think about what chemicals are you bringing into your home? Stepping away from the toxic cleaners or what have you, identifying sort of the more organic, non-toxic cleaners, being able to use things that are simple like lemon juice and vinegar and water.
Yeah.
Vinegar and water, honestly, can clean just about everything.
I know that for a fact.
Baking soda.
Yeah.
Keeping it super simple, believe it or not, those things do work. Now, don't get it twisted. If the flu comes around our family or any kind of viruses, I'm pulling out
Lysol.
Lysol. Yeah. But it's not. We're not using it every single day.
Yeah.
We do have it in the event of an emergent situation.
Yeah.
But for the most part, those simple ingredients can honestly clean your whole house. And then also, Bishop is actually wearing his shoes right now, but we're actually a shoeless house. He's only doing this because he's you guys are watching him. But I don't have shoes on. We don't walk around our house with shoes on.
And there's a reason why. Tell him.
Because everything that you're walking around outside, when you walk in your house with shoes on, you're bringing all the dirt, pollutants, viruses. Just think, how many times did you go to a restroom at school, or go to a restroom at work, or go to a restroom in a restaurant?
Especially little boys.
Guess what? When you're walking in, you're bringing in all that E. coli into your house, believe it or not. I know it sounds gross, but that's the reality of the world in which we live. So think about that. And then if you've got kids or babies at home that are crawling all over the floor, they're crawling all over that. So just keep in mind, it's not just about what you put in your body.
Yeah.
It's about what you're bringing into your environment. Just being mindful about all those small factors, even pans. We use non-stick pans. Yeah, it's a little bit more work in terms of cleaning, but the reality is you're not having to deal with all those toxins that are coming from, the lining of the non-stick pans. And so just thinking about all those other components.
Yeah, so what we put in our pantry, how we prepare food, how we think about cleaning our
how we organize
home,
home.
That's just really, a portion of it, right?
Yeah.
I mean, this is really, I think the food part is really, I think in terms of health, wouldn't you agree, maybe about 70%?
Yeah, for sure.
The other 30% has to do with, something we got to take you to. So let's kind of take them and see the other stuff we do to stay healthy. You ready?
Yeah.
Come on with us.
Well, on our way upstairs, let me just show you one thing, because I also think your health is also your mental sanity. So for all you parents out there, let me show you this hack real quick.
Oh.
Come on around here. So, we have 2 kids. We get up super early in the morning. They have to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning. like I'm not a morning person. And so again, thinking ahead, being organized, I actually turned one of our kitchen closets into their school closet. And basically what we do is once they come downstairs, they're not allowed to go back upstairs, right? And so, yeah, this isn't food, this isn't shoes, this isn't working out in the gym, but this is about your mental sanity, right? Like they put their clothes here, they have an extra toothbrush, hair stuff, basically anything that they would need to get ready for school, because guess what? We have a bathroom right here. They're not going back upstairs. He has his little cubby, she has hers, and basically once you come downstairs, you're getting dressed and we're getting out of here in 30 minutes or less. Boom.
Boom. And that's for my mental health. Thank you, Jesus. Let's take them on up to this other spot. Come on, let's go. All right, so come on in. This is where the magic happens. This is the other 30%. And I'm gonna tell you right now, and she'll tell you, I'm the morning person. So when you work out, it doesn't matter. What matters is that you try to get at least 30 minutes in
of cardio
every single day.
Every single day.
I get up 4:45 a.m.
while I'm still knocked out sleep. My only request of him is what?
Don't wake me up.
Don't wake me. You can do whatever you want, just don't wake me up.
So what I do honestly, for real, this is important. So I do like a multitasking. I do my physical health and I do my spiritual health at the same time.
Yeah.
So what I do is I get on this elliptical, right? Yeah. I'll get on the elliptical and I'll set it up. It's only for 30 minutes, it'll time itself out. And while I got the elliptical, I'll take my remote, hit that smart TV, and I'll go to YouTube and I'll listen to a sermon. I'll listen to Sunday service, because when I preach it, I'm in it. So I go back and watch service for the first time sometimes. And I'll listen to various preachers or I'll, master classes or things like that to really feed my spirit. So I'm getting my spiritual in and my physical at this, and it makes the physical less burdensome, And I'll do that. I'll come over, man, and I'll literally, get some weights and I'll do some arms and legs, and I may, do some crunches, get down here, throw a mat down, get one of these balls. I'll go. It doesn't matter. I think you get with a trainer, get with somebody to give you a routine. We had a wonderful trainers in our lives that gave us routines, and that's organic for us. We do what we do. So
or like, because I'm not a morning person, I just fit it in where I can. We have a lot of steps in the house. Sometimes I'll just be keeping track of my steps, going up and down the steps. Sometimes if the afternoon is beautiful, I'll go for a walk, or I'll grab him between meetings and say, hey, come walk with me. Or sometimes, it just may, especially, let's say if you just had kids, sometimes it's just running around with your kids, lifting your babies up and down. That's exercise, whether or not you recognize it or not. Or maybe you're busy in the hospital setting or at work or whatever, and you're, running up and down the hallway. Guess what? That's exercise too. The goal is just keep moving. Everyone feels like, a lot of people feel like exercise has to be, blood, sweat, and tears. You have to be in the gym. You have to be like, or Arnold Schwarzenegger. And the reality is you don't. You just have to get moving, get off the couch, stop eating the bonbons, and just, or if you do, eat 2 as opposed to the whole box, right? It's, again, moderation, but just figure out what works for you, right? And I mean, like, I don't enjoy coming to the gym every single day, because that's boring to me. I'll come to the gym maybe twice a week. I'll go for a walk. I'll call him and be like, hey, let's go grab, a tennis court and let's go play tennis. Like, I like to keep moving. In the summer, we'll hop in the pool. Like, whatever I need to do to keep my body moving and keep my body limber. And sometimes you don't feel like sweating. So maybe you'll do a yoga class, but yoga actually can make you sweat too. Or maybe a Pilates class, but like, it's not about feeling like you have to, like this, there's this big competition of who can be the biggest, the strongest, the biggest muscle. You just want to be healthy, fit for yourself.
Yeah, man, I'm in here praying every day, Lord. Just, keep my vessel to your glory. Let me fulfill my purpose through the vessel. I come against every disease. I come against everything. I'm doing my part. I'm working with your word. And, and I thank God, sometimes it's the treadmill. Sometimes it's,
Stairmaster.
Bertha. Let me tell you something. Bertha, I call it the Stairmaster Bertha. Sometimes, it's Peloton, whatever it is, man. You just got to do it. And whatever works for you, even if you may not have a gym at home, go to a gym or take a walk through. We do this a lot. We walk through our neighborhood, get 3 miles in. So it's important. So
the last thing that I'll say is this. Like, one thing that I saw, and it really struck a chord with me, it was like a lot of people work out, to get, better legs or to get, a stronger behind or to get stronger arms or whatever. Really? Flip that mindset. What if you start working out for the purpose of longevity?
Yeah.
So that you can be alive for your grandchildren. So you can be able to walk up and down the steps to go play upstairs with your kids. So that you can be able to go for walks with your spouse when you're 80.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that you can be able to sit and stand up in your 60s. Exercising for you so that your body can have longevity. So that means stretching, that means moving. It doesn't always have to be about big, heavy weights. Again, just changing that mindset about what is the purpose for you working out or exercising or moving. It's really about you and extending the longevity of you being able to be mobile and independent as opposed to having to need to walk with assistance or needing assistance.
Yeah, and I'll close with this. Peter Thiel in his book Outlive talks about it's not so much about lifespan, it's about health span. It's really about thinking about, everybody wants to grow older, okay? Yeah, you want to get in your 60s, your 70s, your 80s, but what quality of life do you want to have? You want to be 80 and somebody got to take care of you and roll you around, or you want to be 80 and vibrant and you want to be able to take care of your grandchildren to do that. So you think about health span. The things you watch this, the things you eat and the things you do
today,
in your 20s, 30s, and 40s, they'll treat you for in your 50s, 60s, 70s. So make sure that you take care of it now, all right? Let that bless you. All right, so we're back in the kitchen, and you know what? Tell them, babe, what your husband specializes in.
His specialty is smoothies.
Woo! So I'm gonna make y'all one. Hey, I'm gonna show you my recipe real quick. We're gonna do it really quick, so follow me, all right? So what I do is how I do it. Get a good banana. I want you to get some blueberries. Get some strawberries. I want you to get that. I want you to get you some organic. I want some organic orange juice, no pulp, all right? I want you to come over here.
Added sugars. Wait, you're missing something.
I got it. Come back. She said, I'm missing something. Then I want you to get 2 yogurts, but I want you to get this kind of yogurt or something similar. I'm not endorsing anything.
Greek yogurt.
But Greek yogurt, all right? So I got peach, which is her favorite, all right? Then, honey, can you grab me that almond butter?
Yes,
Then get some almond butter, right? So what I do, really quickly, this is gonna take, it's gonna be so quick. Now I hope y'all are timing me because this is really, really good, right? So we're gonna take this, we're gonna pour all of this good stuff in here real quick. Oh, no, right? Now watch how quick this takes. I'm gonna grab a spoon, all right? Take this yogurt. Now the reason why I'm getting almond butter, tell them, babe, why am I getting almond butter?
Because of the protein.
You wanna have some protein, just a little bit of protein. A lot of people, sorry about it.
And healthy fats.
Healthy fats, so that's where the almond butter comes. So you wanna get that. And I put 2 of these in because it's for 2, all right? So once I do that, I'll take the almond butter and I'll take just a little, not a lot, because you don't want it, it's gonna cut through. You take that, I mix it up a little bit, then I'll take a banana, all right? I don't use a whole banana though. I do not. Get a napkin if I can. Mm-hmm. And I'll take maybe this much of the banana, okay? People in the grocery store always ask me when they see me buying all this fruit, they say, must make smoothies. I say, well, sometimes. I'll take about that much orange juice, which is about maybe half a cup,
mm-hmm,
all right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I go get ice. So let me grab some ice.
Be right.
So what I do, be right. So I grab ice.
From the ice machine.
And I take these little things of ice. Maybe about a good 3 scoops of ice, crushed ice. And we are ready to go. We are ready to go, just like that. We are ready to go. Now I want y'all to get ready for this, because Dr. Steph, and I take it and I put it on pulse mode. Got it? No, actually, I'm just kidding. Put it on puree. All right, here we go. First 10 seconds, hold it, come back another 10 seconds. We are in business. Now, let me get the cool cups. Now, so, grab our little cups. So, that's how we do it. Just like this.
Yum, yum.
Yum, yum is on the way. I always pull the madam first. Pull
My
her.
party dance, because these are so delicious.
So this is what we do when we run. We don't always have time to have dinner. We're running sometime into an event. We're like, look,
Can't
we
grab lunch, but you don't want to go somewhere hungry.
No.
So instead of grabbing a bag of cookies or some chips, he'll do this right before we're walking out the door, and this is what we'll drink on the way. Cheers.
Well, guys, try this. I promise you it'll bless you.
Home run, baby.
Well, I'm Bishop.
And I'm Dr. Steph.
Thank y'all for watching. Be blessed.